Describe to us, I don't know, a couple of reasons why scope three is, I'll say controversial, let's say.
Yeah, I mean it's hard, and there's really two reasons. It's hard and it's theoretical in construct, right? So it's hard because companies don't have the data. It's really hard to get the data because you need to directly engage with suppliers, you need to directly engage with customers or other third parties to get the information. The second is, and this is something that can be challenging for folks to wrap their head around, but like the actual concept of scope three emissions is directly tied to risk, right? The reason why I say this is somewhat theoretical is that scope three emissions is intended to cover the entire life cycle of your operations. So from the materials out of the ground to the things that you're purchasing to whatever you sell downstream. And so for most intents and purposes, it's kind of impossible to have a perfect number because that is such that's a huge aperture to cover in terms of understanding all of the little impacts that your product, the life cycle of your business has across the value chain. But that misses the point. The point is to understand materiality, is to understand risk. And so what's often the case is that many companies have very significant and acute climate risks and opportunities within their value chain correlated to, a few hundred suppliers or a few product lines that are just not ready for the energy transition.